Well, safety in sport has made some major strides forward, but it wasn't long ago that sports injuries all too often were fixed with an ointment and a Band-Aid. Cuts and bruises have taken a backseat to headshots and the long-term effect they have on children and professional athletes. Today, the scientists who studied the brain of the late NHL enforcer Derek Boogard discovered that the 28-year-old was suffering from a degenerative brain ailment related to Alzheimer's, likely caused by repeated blows to the head. It was a concussion that helped to cut short Geoff Courtnall's NHL career, and today he is speaking out about hits to the head.
Courtnall was badly hurt last year with a concussion.
The president of the Blues came down and he said, "You've played your last game for the Blues. We really don't want to see you get hurt further."
It wasn't the most devastating hit to the head Geoff Courtnall ever sustained in his hockey career, but it was the final one. A blow physically and emotionally that still resonates today.
I have continually had symptoms since I retired 10 years ago, 11 years ago, and have always, I've had vertigo, different things I've had to go to the hospital for that aren't great just from everyday life.
After years of sampling treatments to help cope with post-concussion syndrome, Courtnall found success through brainwave optimization therapy, an advanced form of neurofeedback offered in Victoria by Valentis Clinics.
EEG is one of those technologies that actually can identify concussion. It shows up as abnormal patterns in the brain. So we use that assessment, identify where the abnormalities are, and then pick protocols to feed back to the brain that help it to rebalance itself into a healthy functioning. So the person is actually listening to their own brainwave activity, and then there's other program sounds that gently guide the brain into balancing itself out.
My vision was continually improving. I started to feel like I had more energy, and I just started to feel a lot more alert.
It was through neuropsychological testing that doctors determined Sidney Crosby was ready to return to the NHL. The league's poster boy sat out for nearly 11 months, suffering from the effects of head trauma.
I know exactly what he's gone through. The Pittsburgh organization deserved a lot of credit for keeping him out as long as they did. What it's done is it's really sent a message to people: you can't come back till you're 100%.
In 1989, while playing for the Washington Capitals, Geoff Courtnall returned to the ice 4 days after this hit.
I actually woke up on the stretcher in the ambulance on the way to the hospital in Washington, and I didn't feel right for 2 weeks. And you just played through it. We just weren't aware of it.
This is not a head injury.
Courtnall hopes that it's stories like his that will make young players stop and think.
Anything I can do to help some young person give themselves that chance to heal or to stay away from concussions, I want to do that.
Myra Lawrence, CTV News, Saanich.
And Geoff Courtnall and Valentis Clinics are hosting a discussion on concussions. It takes place Friday, December 9th from 6:30 to 8 at Puckmasters on Wilford Road. That's across from the West Shore Arena in Langford. The number's on your screen to call or go to Valentis Clinics for more information.